Welcome to the Pipeline Dashboard. This is where you can view your pipeline records at a company level. When clicking the drop-down labeled All Pipelines, this will be a list of all active users in your company profile. Selecting a name here will filter your view to that user's pipeline. Clicking the Active toggle button will switch your pipeline dashboard view to Archive mode. This is where you will see and can manage archived pipeline records. Please note, archived records are not monitored for government data updates. Clicking the Create New Pipeline Record button brings you to a screen where you can create a manual pipeline record. This will be the same screen you'll return to when editing your baseline record data. Please note, the platform does not automatically track and update manually created records. From this screen, just choose the information you'll like to have as your baseline pipeline record and click the Create New Pipeline Record button at the bottom of the screen and you'll be sent to your new pipeline record. Back to your pipeline dashboard. There are 6 buckets that will hold your various pipeline records. The number in the bucket will be the number of active or archived pipeline records in that bucket for either the entire company view or a single user's view. Buckets labeled with Monitored for Updates will actively look for government updates for the opportunities and contracts in those buckets. The orange highlight around a bucket means that is the active bucket, and you are viewing that bucket's pipeline records in the view below. You can sort with any of the headers in the pipeline data view. Click the header to sort for ascending first, and then click again for a descending sort. The pipeline record name is then given to your pipeline record. The system will automatically generate this when creating a pipeline record from a sam.gov opportunity or FPDS federal contract. Please note, this is visible to your invited company team members. The agency information will represent the department-level government customer hierarchy. This will include Department of Defense, Department of Justice, and so on. Underneath this information, you will see how this opportunity is being competed or how the contract was competed the last time around. This will include pricing, competition level, and any set-aside slated. The next 2 columns will be the NAIC S and PSC codes that this opportunity or contract has been put under by the government customer. The start date is the posted date for SAM opportunities and will also represent the sign date for federal contracts. The end date for opportunities will be the response date and the ultimate completion date for contracts. The number of teammates is the number of active companies you have invited to your pipeline record. Your team health score is a visual indicator of your team's overall health. This visual indicator follows a green, yellow, and red modal. Red meaning a certification has expired or other company information is outdated or possibly an infraction has occurred. Yellow is an indicator to show that something will need to be looked at soon, and green means that all teammates are good to go. This indicator is provided automatically and on a daily basis, so there is nothing you'll need to do other than be alerted and aware of issues. The value column is the overall value given the opportunity or contract. SAM opportunities do not have a dollar value associated with any bids, so this will always be $0 to start. Dollars will be auto-populated for FPDS contracts based on the total options and exercise value. You can edit your record and enter the amount you think the ultimate opportunity or contract is worth and keep track of it there. Editing your pipeline. The Edit button will bring you to your pipeline baseline record edit page. Please note, this is the same page used in the manual pipeline record creation. The Archive button here will archive that particular pipeline record. Clicking the pipeline record name link will open a new browser tab with your pipeline record. Your pipeline record name will appear at the top left of your screen along with a button to edit your pipeline baseline record data or a button back to your dashboard. The information in the cards below represents your baseline record data. There's also a button to add and view pipeline level notes, as well as a button to view the SAM opportunity or FPDS contract record. Please note, This button will not appear for manually created pipeline records. Clicking the Notes button will open the main Notes modal. This is where all team members can view notes provided by the record owner. Clicking the Add Note button will open a text area for a note to be added. Clicking the Add Note at the bottom of the note area will add the record-level note and send an alert to your teammates about the note being entered with a copy of the note being sent to their email. The pipeline tasks are tasks that you can create as the owner of the record and assign those tasks to your team members. Clicking the Add Edit Tasks link will display a modal with your current tasks and a way to create new tasks on demand. Once teammates are added, you can assign tasks by clicking the task in that teammate's record. The pipeline bucket is the bucket your pipeline record currently is in. You can select the drop-down beneath this area to move your pipeline record to a new bucket. Please note, free members will only have access to the interest bucket, where subscribing members will have unlimited bucket access. The Teammates section is where you can invite companies using the AUTOCONNECT feature. The AUTOCONNECT quick launch will display and is ready to send. You can create multiple AUTOCONNECTs for your pipeline record, in case you need to find different kinds of teammates for your opportunity. Clicking the View Current link will display your active AUTOCONNECTs for that pipeline record with a way to edit, send, and manage results. You can also add teammates manually through the Add Company Manually link. Just start typing the company's name and select their record once found. The teammates number will be the number of active teammates you have in your pipeline record. The Documents section is where you and your team can upload and share documents per pipeline record. The platform will accept Word, Excel, and PDF files. The dollars allocated and unallocated sections represent a balance between your total allocated dollars per team member against the total cost or value of the opportunity. Teammates' records are listed below with options to sort your results. The teammate card informational data will consist of the company name, their HQ location, the place of performance for that company's part of the contract, and the value that has been assigned to their part of the work. Clicking the Contacts number will display the company contacts with an option to add or edit from there. Clicking the Notes button will display notes from that specific company to the main contract holder. Clicking the Responsibility Description button will display the description of that company's responsibility in a modal view. Clicking the Health Score button will show that company's health score card with details covering the information used to evaluate that company's score. The button to the right will edit the teammate's information. Clicking the Edit Contacts will display the contact's edit view. Clicking the Add Note button will display the area to add a note. Clicking the Edit Teammate button will allow for the editing of several pieces of data for that company as relating to their work and deliverables for this job or opportunity. Clicking the Add to CRM button will add that company to your company's CRM, where you can manage conversations and other data for that company. Clicking the Remove button will remove that company from your pipeline record. Clicking the Find Alternatives button will display our company search page with a list of companies that are a match to this company's work and capability profile. Thanks for watching.